Joe, how did it feel out there? First match in a little bit.
Yeah, it was my first one in a little bit, so I'm really happy to have gotten it under my belt and gotten another chance to play again in a couple of days. So I'm very happy about that. It's not easy playing someone from your home country, so that added an extra dimension. So a great experience overall, I think, for both of us, and yeah, very happy that I was able to play another match again.
What's that relationship like, you guys, as far as how you get along and so forth?
We get along great off court. I mean, we actually recently spent quite a bit of time together because of Fed Cup, and we had a great Fed Cup in Estonia. So we had a lot of great experiences quite recently together. Um, but I think both of us went with the intention of giving our best and trying to do what we can to come through in the end. And I was, I guess, fortunate enough that I came out on top today.
What's the locker room experience like in the minutes leading up when you're going out? Do you just sort of get into your own space and think like this is just
Actually, I didn't see her, so I didn't see her until we were getting our buggy to the court.
Um, the foot. What exactly were the specifics with respect to the injury, and how long did it take to kind of heal up and allow you to be back on court?
I just got a bit of an irritated nerve, and it was more about giving it enough time to settle down, which we did, and it's doing well so far, and doing everything I can to keep that healthy, but obviously the whole body healthy, and so far so good.
Um, it, are you able to practice and play pain free, or okay? So
Yeah, no, I'm all fine. I'm all good right now.
And then just today, with respect, because it was your first at least tour match since the
Mhm.
Australian Open, although of course you played in Fed Cup, but did you feel any match rustiness at all, whether mentally or physically, out there, or did it feel like you were just right back at it?
I think there's definitely an adjustment period. Like you said, I hadn't played a tour match since the Australian Open, and even Fed Cup was about 3 weeks ago. So it's not that long of a time, but in terms of the tour, it's a bit of time. So yeah, I think there were definitely some moments there that I will try to get better and better at as the tournament goes on, and hopefully I'll get more opportunities to get more and more match fit.
Did it feel like almost, I mean, maybe a bit of a blessing in disguise to at least have that 3 weeks, coming off of a fairly heavy January schedule and then going into a grueling Fed Cup week, to actually, have that time off, maybe a good thing?
I definitely got to look at the positives from it. So in that sense, it really it was a bit of a blessing in disguise. I got to spend some time at home, and also got to mentally chill out a little bit. Like you said, it was an intense January, and then Fed Cup is always very intense. So hopefully I've given myself the best shot at being fresh and really just staying healthy for this next small trip here.
being the top-ranked Brit? How much of a sort of an Andy Murray effect is there for you as far as attention and pressure and that sort of thing?
I mean, it's nowhere near that what Andy gets, I'm sure. But I think so far everyone's been just more, I guess, generally curious about my development and how I'm doing, and generally quite good support. But I don't pay too much attention to necessarily the media that much. No offense.
Go ahead, sir.
And I mean, you've heard me speak so many times. I really try to keep myself within my own process and my own, I guess, bubble in a way, and to just focus on my work, because that in turn will enable me to do what I love to do the most, and that's compete. So.
Talking about the Fed Cup experience, very unique, obviously, through the zonal play. Now you get the playoff in Romania.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good Romanian team. After getting through zonal, or maybe even before, is it a priority for you to try and help get Britain, into the world group? Is that something that's on your priority list this year, or is it just you kind of take it as it goes?
I mean, I think, well, from the beginning of the year, I was always very committed to playing in the February in the zone group thing, and definitely, I think if all of us can pull together and bring us out of that zone and into the home and away ties, and that's a big thing, because I don't know if you've ever been to one of those zone playoff things, but they are intense and they're long and exhausting. So I think yeah, it would be a great thing for us and to be able to get into World Group 2. That's the first stage, and then obviously keep trying to move forward. But to get a home tie would be amazing.